Now I think I just pulled my ankle getting up. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it, for real. I almost called in today. Almost called into the open mic, so I can't make it, guys. Anyways, I've been feeling kind of bad, man. I recently lost my job, and so I was at home kind of busy. That's really why I didn't come out here. I was beating on my wife. Come on, bro. You can't get after that, bro. It's fucked up. But I wasn't doing it because I'm an asshole. I was doing it to keep up with the Mexican culture. That's kind of what we do. So I want her to know that she's loved and appreciated and shit. And I was just playing. Really, it was to make me feel better. I was beating on her to make me feel better because every time I do, she's always like, "Babe, what's wrong? Are you okay?" So I started thinking, oh, she cares about me, man. You know, it makes me feel good. She's gonna kick my ass, don't worry. I really get beat up. But nah, man, like I said, I recently lost my job. They accused me of lying on my resume. But I didn't lie. They were just like, they took me to the office and they're like, "Ismail, you said that you went to school for heating and air conditioning, and you haven't fixed a single one." And I told them, well, I did go to school for heating and air conditioning. I was like, we were poor, we didn't have it at home. So I went so I could be cool. You know? Apparently that's lying, or whatever. They didn't ask more questions, so that's on them. But anyways, feeling kind of bad, man. It's been 2 weeks. I've had some good interviews, I've had some bad interviews. My wife's kind of getting mad at me about the comedy thing, because she's like, well, when is this comedy thing gonna start amounting to something? And I told her, I said, well, look, man, I told her when I started that my dream is to make a living with my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, one or two ways. I'm either gonna make a living doing comedy or giving executive blowjobs on Avenue Q and shit. And I'm gonna make a living doing this shit. But she's mad because there ain't no fruits coming from this, you know? So of course that kind of pushed me to start being a little religious. You know, I kind of fell off with God, but I wanted to get back into it. So I recently tried to go to church, but I got turned away for insufficient funds. Right at the door, I was like, damn, this shit sucks, man. And I started thinking, I was like, man, I miss when Jesus was like, you know, a Middle Eastern dude, you know, like a carpenter, breaking bread and giving wine. I don't like this new white Jesus, man. This dude's bad. Now you gotta have money and shit. It fucking sucks. But that's all right. That happens to a lot of people, man. You know, you start off over here, and you know, as an immigrant, you get a little money, you start bleaching your hair and shit, lightening your skin. And then you start calling yourself, instead of Yahshua, you're Jesus. It happens in every culture. Fuck it. But anyways, man, I appreciate y'all coming. I am kind of bad and down because I'm 40 years old, and like I said, I just can't keep a job, man. I'm trying to live a dream, so it kind of sucks. I've never wanted to be that parent that borrows money from his daughter, but I ended up doing that, and now she no longer wants to give me money. So now I'm just waiting for my granddaughter, who's 1 year old, to get old enough to work so that I can have a new line of credit. Anyways, my name is Iz. I appreciate y'all for real. Thank y'all for coming out here, man.
All right. Yeah, give it up for Iz. Give this man a job. Let's go. Oh, like, yeah, I